All right, it's your boy Butler, man. Stay out of prison, man. Freedom is a choice. Make the right decision. So, my first robbery that I ever committed, bro, it kind of had to been about 17, 18 years old, but it kind of was like a pimple, meaning that I just didn't jump out there and start robbing. It kind of grew. When I say it grew, I was a habitual thief. Like, ridiculous. Like, I was a thief, bro. And I was the kind of thief that wherever I was at, I'm gonna figure out a way to come up some kind of way. From at open campus, during the beeper era, bro, I'm telling you that I'm stealing beepers in the hallway, bro. I'm stealing beepers in the hallway. Meaning that class is coming out, people got their beepers on their pocketbooks or on their jacket. Anywhere other than in your hand, I'm about to grab some. In school, if I had that much locker, pow, I'm off in there. Then it went to stealing bigger things, like I stole the camera from Cross Keys High School, VHS. That's a whole nother story. Then I started stealing clothes. I would go to Marshall's, and then I would go to Marshall's. I would take the plastic bag, put it around the little thing that had the ink in it, and just step on that bitch. Bow! I'll pop it, so it would pop in the bag. So then all my little polo shirts would have a little hole in them. And then I would get somebody to sew them up, but most of them I didn't. Okay, so then that escalated, and we would just pull up to Marshall's and just put a buggy of clothes. Like, I would go in there, and everything that had polo on it, I just put it in the buggy. Everything that had Nautica on it, put it in the buggy. Everything that had Hilfiger on it, put it in the buggy. And then once we got everything in the bucket, I would have it where we would just run up out that bitch. I remember one day we were at the Marshalls at the Outlet Square, like on Beaufort Highway, at the Outlet Mall or something. Oh, I forget the correct name of it, but they had a Marshalls in there, and then they had an emergency door. So in my mind, I'm like, the emergency door, shit, we just gonna grab this stuff and run out the emergency door. Grab the stuff, hit the emergency door, that bitch don't open. It just make an alarm go off. It make the alarm go off. So then, shit, like some football players, we just running through goddamn the Outlet Mall. But that's crazy, bro. Cause it was a place across the street from the Outlet Mall too. I think we had hit them up. But nevertheless, so you would look in the closet, bro, and it would just be clothes. You would see double sweatshirts, just so many polo clothes. It's ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. And then it escalated from there, bro. So with crime with me, it would start off small and somewhat petty, and then it would just grow. So the first lick, bro, I don't even think it was with my pistol, man. Me and some other individuals was coming down Covington Highway. We're coming down Covington Highway, and we see a dude with a shiny necklace on. He walking down Covington Highway, bro. I'm talking about, we had been looking so hard, it was just on some thirst. There he is. Hopped out, bro. Put the pistol on him. Took everything he had. Took his wallet. I don't remember what day of the week it was, but that's when I started understanding that there's a strategy to rob. Just because you put a pistol on somebody, don't mean you about to get no money. And what I realized very soon is that individuals who are walking down the street that's your age, probably ain't got no money. The necklace was fake. Got his wallet. When I opened up his wallet, this man had a Social Security card, an expired MARTA card, and a 50-cent piece. No lie. That was my very first lick. Then I caught me another victim. Similar outcome. Cause I'm learning. It's just like anything else, it's like stealing a shirt. First I started off with poop, taking the ink out, and then it just would gradually increase. So robbed the dude, still didn't get got a couple of dollars, but bro, I'm sitting out here taking armed robbery is a mandatory minimum of 10 years. Bro, I'm out here taking chances for nothing. For nothing, bro. And then the first time I got some money, and when I say some money, I'm not talking about some money, like, I'm just saying like cash. Bro, there used to be an Eckerd Drugs at the corner of South Harrison and Redan. Oh, is that South Harrison? No, South Harrison and Redan. There used to be an Eckerd Drugs at South Harrison and Redan, right next to the Piggly Wiggly. Ran off in Eckerd Drugs, bro. Robbed them, grabbed a box of White Owls, maybe a pack of cigarettes, and pulled the liquor off successfully. Got back to, they stayed in the car. I ran in that bit by myself. Damn, that's crazy. They ran in the store. They sat in the car, and I ran in that bit myself. Bro, we could have got 10 years for that shit. Bro, I got $200. I got $200, bro. Well, with that $200, we rode to East Lake Meadows, bought some weed from East Lake Meadows, went to at the time it was the new hotel on Wesley Chapel by 20 in Wesley Chapel. That hotel was new. I think that bitch shut down now. That's how long ago it was. So we went and got a hotel room and some weed from East Lake Meadows. Bro, them little $200 was gone by the morning time. By the time nigga ate, smoked, over with. And I never robbed the Eckerd Drugs no more after that. And I never robbed nobody that was walking down the street no more. In my mind, I was just like, shit, bro, you gotta tighten up. Cause, And at the time, this was around about the 96 Olympics. So I'm technically still working with my uncle, Brown's Roofing Service. But it ain't enough money. Well, at the time in my mind, I'm like, it's not enough money. But I'm working. I'm probably bringing in about $400 or $500 a week, I think. But to me, it just ain't enough. It just ain't enough. And so then we started robbing bigger shit. It just got different. Started robbing gas stations. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be back with another story.